check. 1 2 1 2. Wolfgang in the building. Wolfgang Amadeus. This is Set in the West. You're rocking on the West, and we doing something real different today because I'm just about to call it out. Rest in peace, and rest in peace to a few people's platforms, Adam 22 and VladTV. Now, I'm not saying rest in peace to these individuals. I'm just saying rest in peace to their platforms. And I'm going to say it like this, and here's why I'm saying it. Because, number one, they say the streets is dead. We'll talk a little bit about that to see if that's the real case. But definitely the internet streets is gone. The streets is done. Now, VladTV, as of late, have had all like bottom level celebrities come onto his platform. I think Boosie BadAzz had something going on with him where he was like, look, I need extra money, because I think Boosie was one of these featured celebrities that he would have on Vlad TV, and Vlad was like, no, I'm not giving you an extra $5,000. So I don't think Boosie is even going on to the platform like that. But I think a lot of people are seeing what it is. They're standing on business about boycotting Vlad and, Adam 22 as well. A lot of black people have been sitting with Vlad and Adam, and it's been destroying your brand. Let's just keep it a being, right? So now they got to resort to interviewing criminals. Let's just say what it is. Vlad only shows like replays of old interviews of individuals, and then when they've passed on, he'll play it again so he could collect their money in the algorithm, like their last goodbye. He's a typical vampire, a Vlad vampire. That's all he does. Now it seems like, and it's also kind of like an omen. You go on Vlad's channel and you die. It's like that's what's been going on. So, or something happens to you. Case in point, Keefe D. And you either get locked up or you die. The real ones know what's up, and they're like, I'm not sitting with this alleged informant. You're gonna use the image and the interview after this person passes on and still make money. It's crazy. And somebody's talked about it. West Coast YouTube media is all COINTELPRO. Not all, because you got Set in the West. I'm here and I'm about to get things popping, but I'm glad these platforms are dying. Adam 22, he's somebody that we definitely shouldn't have been sitting with and putting on a pedestal, because all he does is get a bunch of gang members on his channel, and they get to telling on themselves, and it's these people are like self-snitching. It's all for clout. It's crazy. But nah, the two colonizers are pretty much done, and I'm glad. I am very glad. I'm glad as hell. Yo, so but I'm gonna tie in another conversation too, because let's connect the dots here. I've heard some information. I heard something. Look, Pathetic Flakko, or Poetik Flakko, if you want to call him, he calls out Munchie B, and he talks about the YouTube conspiracy gang, or the YouTube police. Let's just say it like that. The YouTube COINTELPRO. Now you can listen and hear what he has to say. It's right here.
I get paid off YouTube, and I get paid to be from Inglewood family. I get paid to be from IXZ.
Yeah? I ain't paid you from Inglewood family.
I look on to Prolocity and log into work. I'm gonna be like, boom.
Alright, bro, but how do you get paid to be from the hood?
Look. Right now, I could clock in and be like, I went to the West Boulevards, and the little homies got to the West Boulevards. I had to settle a dispute, and boom, I'm gonna clock and do that.
Huh? What are we talking about, bro?
I could even do like well, whatever outrage or this little shit. I could be like, it's a funeral in my hood. The West Boulevard's having a funeral in my hood, so I'm just you know what I'm saying, making sure everything go cool. Like I got different categories to click.
What you're hearing is alleged audio of Munchie B. This is a guy who's from LA. I guess he's from a gang, supposedly from a gang in LA. I'm not sure, Inglewood, right? And he's saying that he gets paid to be from the hood, and he gets to basically, report. He's not saying he's snitching. He's saying he reports that, this happened at a funeral at this place, and I'm here to, possibly mediate if there's an issue or whatever. But it sounds like maybe he's gathering intel for the people who we have to report to. And then Poetik Flakko, he actually said this. He said there's a program that these people are attached to, and they get these phones, and they're talking to the authorities. They got direct connections to the authorities. And LA spent $42 million last year on paying gang members. Very interesting. It's some interesting stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and the reason why I even bring up Poetik Flakko is because he comes from No Jumper. Munchie B, I mean, this is supposedly him. I don't know. But I'm just running the audio because this is what Poetik Flakko ran with. Poetik Flakko and Munchie have been going at it for a minute. If you don't know the story, Poetik Flakko said that he has information on the unalivement of a rapper that happened some time ago, Draco the Ruler. And I think he implicated some of Munchie B's people. Munchie B comes back and says, well, we got video footage of Poetik Flakko paying to have relations with an underage girl. And it's like, whoa, they is throwing. I'm like, whoa, this is some real soap opera-ish on the gangbanging level. You know what I'm saying? All my ninjas, right? This is some real soap opera stuff. So I'm just paying attention just to be paying attention. But this audio is very interesting, and it came from Poetik Flakko. So you could take it with a grain of salt, whatever, but they've been going at it for a minute. But Poetik Flakko had brought this to my attention, and I said, yo, okay, this is how they're doing it. They've been doing this. YouTube has been the reason why a lot of people have been locked up. YouTubers, content creators are responsible for, good or bad, cases being litigated and, getting justice for certain people. But sometimes it's the other way around. They've put cases on people in a bad light. It kind of works both ways. But look, I'll maybe go a little bit deeper into this. I don't know where I'm gonna end up on it. I want to take this to a whole nother conversation, though, to be honest. What do y'all think? People on YouTube are going out sad. The streets is dead for sure. The YouTube streets is finito. Y'all need to go. Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. Y'all need to go do something else. These YouTubers are, I don't know. What do y'all think? Crazy work. Tell me what you think in the comments. Wolfgang, I'm BadAzz. Set in the West. We out of here. Peace.